everyone, welcome to my channel Crafty Corner, and today I'm going to do a short tutorial on how to make this really lovely bracelet. This is made from seed beads and it didn't take too long at all to make, and it looks really lovely, and I thought I would share with you how to make it. So the first thing you're going to need is some seed beads. Now I have quite a few different types. I've got different blues and yellows and all different colours. These are just a few of the selection that I've got because my local Hobbycraft was selling them off for 50p a pot, and I thought, well, why not? You never know when you might need them. So for this one I used this colour and this one. So I'm going to make a different coloured one. I think I'll probably use the red and the goldy ones together for this one. So once you've decided on your seeds, you're going to need some beading wire. Well, I use beading wire because that's what I had, but it probably would be better to use a beading thread. Although I've always found in the past when I've used beading thread, it kind of wears and it breaks, for me anyway, really easily. I heard that you could use some upholstery thread. I'm going to try and give that a go and see if that's any better, because the last thing you want is to spend ages doing your design and then halfway through or towards the end it breaks because the thread's just broken and there's nothing you can do and all the beads fall off, and that's the worst thing that can happen. On this one I just used some just normal beading wire. I did find even on this, it's likely to break, but I just feel a bit more confident that it's probably going to hold together for the amount of time that I'm going to wear this. So that's the only thing I had at the moment. So this is why I've used this. You probably want a length twice the length of your bracelet. So this one's probably going to be about 30 centimeters long. Any longer and it kind of gets in the way, and you could always sort of add on an extra large clasp or something at the end if you do run out, or you could probably fix it together, but I found that just over 2 times the length that is perfectly fine. So I'm going to cut my wire to that length. At the end you're going to need a clasp to fix it together. Got these from Amazon quite a while ago, like a lobster clasp, and it's actually probably really good because you can thread it through your design towards the end and it feels a lot more secure. And I just used a little ring on the other side, but you need those at the end. So the first thing you want to do is you want a main colour and like your little accent. So on this one my main colour is blue and my little accents are the yellowy gold. So I think the main colour I want for this one is going to be gold. So if I put a little pile of my gold here, and then my red ones just here. Right. So now we're all ready to start. So you get your wire and you want to thread on 8 of your main colour. 8 of these ones. So first colour. And then you want to make them into a circle. So you get your other end. So I like to get it in the middle-ish. And you get the other end of your wire. And thread it through the last 2. So 1, 2. And then pull it tight. So you have your circle. So now what you want to do is pick up one of your accents. So in this case it's my red one. And go through 2 beads. So 1, 2, thread it back through 2 beads and pull it tight. So you have that. You want to do this another 3 times, so you pick up another of your accent beads and then go through 2 beads. Pull it tight. Then do it again. Pick up an accent bead and go through 2 beads. So you have this, and we do need to go through it one more time. I just realised, to get the last one. And you go back through those 2, pull it tight. Now, what you want to do now is carry on threading through your design so that you are the opposite side of this wire. So we're going to carry on going through even the accent beads so we can get to the top of our triangle, or diamond, sorry. We'll just carry on going through until we get to the top. Now, you want to do that exactly the same. We want to go through it exactly the same way. So we're going to pick up 8 of our main colour. And then we want to thread back through that top accent bead. And we get our circle. Then you want to thread, without anything on your thread, into the first 2 beads on this side. And so your wire sticking out. And now you want to do exactly the same. Pick up an accent bead and thread through 2 of your beads in your pattern. Finally, when you get to the top, all you have to do is pick up another 8 of your main beads and carry on doing the design again, and do it until you've got your desired length. So what I might do is carry on. I use this as the middle part and I carry on to the end. Otherwise I find that the thread gets quite worn and it is more easier to break, and then I'll carry on to the other side. So when I've got to that, I shall come back and let you know how to finish it off. Right, so I've got to the end of the bits of wire that I cut, and what I told you at the start of the video about having about 30 centimetres for your bracelet is a load of rubbish, really, because I had about 30 centimetres and it made 6 loops, and in my bracelet that actually fits my wrist, I had about 16 loops. So you'll need to have, at least about 3 times, it's about like a metre, maybe the length of your arm for the wire that you need to make this. But then again, you could just make lots of little ones and then join them together with the hoop ring. So it's up to you, but for this example, I'll just show you how to finish it off. So on the end of either end, you got the end of your pattern, so you want to pick up 2 of the main colour beads, 1 of your accents, and then pick up the clasp, and then pick up another accent bead and 2 of the main colours, and then you want to thread this back through the accent bead on your main pattern. So hold on a second, and then you want to thread it again back through the 2, go round basically to reinforce your clasp. So I'll just go ahead and do that now. So there we go, that's the end, that's one end of the clasp done, and just if you've got extra, it will be worth just going back round and looping around just to make it really secure, so you don't want it to fall apart. Now on the other end, we're going to add just a simple little loop. So I tend to do the same sort of pattern, but obviously the loop won't stay in place. So just pick up 2 of your main colour, an accent, and then 2 more of the main colour, hoop on, and then you want to thread this end round into the accent bead on the main part of the bracelet. Wrap it round a few times because I don't have a lot left, but if I did have more wire, I would probably reinforce it by going through the beads like we did on the other side. And this is your super cute little bracelet, but hopefully if you have a bit more thread to start with, you can have one that's this long. And it is a really nice pattern, it looks really nice, it's not difficult, it's just quite fiddly. But it's really nice to make, and if you're in no rush, and it's just nice just to sit down in an evening and just to make it. So thanks for joining me for this video. Hopefully you can join me next time for some more tutorials, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.